Okay, let's go. All rise for pledge, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the town board meeting for November 4th, 2015. Before we get going, actually, I'm going to move the public comments first. If anybody has any comments on any agenda item? Okay. Right, the first item on the agenda will be the proposed budget for the year 2016. The controller will make a short presentation, and then we'll answer any questions.
There are two handouts at the front for anyone who doesn't or would like information on the 2016 budget. There's also a posting on the town's website, and after this budget is approved, that'll be posted onto the town's website. The town was compliant with the state's 2015 tax cap. Residents will receive a property tax refund this fall from the state for the increase in the property taxes for the portion of the town's property tax increase from 2014 to 2015. So based on an average house, say of $40,000, that'll result in a refund of approximately $48. Looking forward, the town is also compliant for the year 2016. Its budget is under the tax cap of 0.7%, as well as the town's efficiency plan, which was also included as part of the requirement for a refund, has been approved by the state of New York. So as a result of that, next fall, there'll be a refund to homeowners for the increase in the property taxes from 2015 to 2016. And then again, on a $40,000 house, that'll be approximately $31. The town's total tax levy, the amount that we collect from property taxes for the general fund, the highway fund, the garbage fund, and the debt districts, as well as the ambulance board, increased by $266,000 to a total of $14.5 million. And that represents approximately 42% of the amount of money it takes to operate the town. The larger portion, 58%, is from non-tax levy sources such as sales tax, mortgage tax, franchise fees, state aid, accounts for a little bit more than 58%. In the general fund, the tax levy was actually down slightly, and that resulted in a decrease of about 11 cents per $1,000 in the tax rate, down to, I don't know what the number is, we'll go over later, but about 11-cent decrease. We also, the budget provides for an increase of a net of 2 police officers to a total of 41 from the 39 in 2015. It also provides for part-time help down at the Senior Citizens Center. And also we've provided for we've made financial aid available to the nonprofit Woodlawn Cemetery in the event that they require funds to operate. In the highway and garbage funds, both have increase in the tax levy. The tax rate for the highway fund has increased by about 47 cents per $1,000 of assessed valuation. And to $10.11. And the garbage fund, there was a 41 cent per $1,000 increase in the tax rate. Neither budget includes purchases of heavy vehicles or heavy equipment. The increases in both funds are primarily a result of increases that we have budgeted for workers' compensation, as well as some money as a result of labor contracts and just regular accounts payable. It's also worth noting that in the salt budget for snow, we've increased that by $80,000 to a budget, I believe, of $350,000. So there's an $80,000 increase in that. And that's primarily the result of just the increase in the price of salt. The price of salt has really skyrocketed. As a result of that, we had to cut back on paving to about $200,000. So that's how we offset that price increase. Ambulance, we did provide an additional $36,000 of direct funding to the ambulance corps. Then on our various water and sewer debt, there is a slight decrease in the water fund tax rate. There's about $19,000 decrease. And what we're planning on doing is paying off some of our short-term bans that we've incurred for our water wells, pay them off with town funds as we prepare to get ready in 2016 and beyond for a much larger long-term financing of our water wells. Our sewer debt, district debt has increased, and that's because we did take out a ban last year. We have to start to pay off part of the principal in 2016, and that's for the influence structure we're making a rehab down there. So that just gives it sort of like in a nutshell. And on the handout that I've handed out, that Steve made available up front, is all this is a short summary of the tax rate changes for the year. It just has the general fund, it has the assessed value, that's the value of the entire town, that we base our tax rates on. The tax levy that we need, the tax rate 2016, the tax rate 2015, and the change. And we've got it for the general fund, the highway fund, the garbage fund. And then we work our way down to the non-assessed fund, the water fund and the sewer fund, which are based on usage. Flipping that over, we come to the point that the residents are usually just interested in, is that's in the general fund and the highway fund. They're your two big funds. Everybody has them. And you see on the general fund, we've got appropriation or expenditures of about $16 million. We've got non-tax levy sources of revenues of $8 million. We've had to use some surplus, $175,000. And levy, what you're paying for, about $7 million. So when you take that all together, you divide it by your total town's assessed value, we're gonna get a rate of $18.33 for 2016. That rate was $18.44 last year, so there's been a 11-cent decrease. On the highway fund, they need about $4.2 million in expenditures. That has to be covered with non-tax levy sources. Total back on highway department are here. That's about $280,000. A good portion of that comes from when you repair the water main breaks and so forth from the water fund. And another part of that comes from the state aid, that comes from the CHIPS, and we use CHIPS for paving the roads. We did use $75,000 of our reserve fund in the highway fund to balance things out, and the tax levy is about $3.9 million. Divide them together, you're going to get a tax rate of $10.11. That's an increase from $9.64 from the year before. We also just combine these two numbers together, so combining them together, that's an overall increase in the tax rate for 2016 of 1.3%. Flipping it on over, we give an example. We use an average single-family home assessed at $40,000. Some people are higher, some people are lower. It's just an average. We break it out for you by the general fund, the highway fund, the ambulance, garbage, and we use a weighted rate for the water and sewer districts, because everyone lives in different districts. They have different debt service requirements. And then we compare it to 2015, so the typical homeowner with a $40,000 assessed value home, their taxes are going to go up by about $31.40 a year, or 1.74% increase from the year before that. Next page, we simply just give you some highlights there. The water rate is set back in third quarter of each year, that's when New York City increases its water rates. So that's when we make our changes accordingly. Sewer, that's going up by 1% a year, so that's based on points. You don't have to worry about that, but that's going up by about 1%. And then Beaver Dam garbage, they're not part of our garbage district, but they're just a special district, and their rate is going up about 3.4% per year. Next page, what we do there is we just give you a breakdown of the various sewer districts. You pick out the sewer district that you're in, that's what you're going to be paying for the sewer districts. Everybody pays on points. Every house is assessed for 10 points, so you multiply whatever it is by 10, and you're going to get what your debt service is on your property tax bill. Next page. Next page. Next page, then I do the same thing for the water districts. And then we just at the bottom, we put down what the increase in the garbage fund is. And we, ambulance district, we no longer give you any information on the fire districts. We know that's the only place where you can get that information, but the state didn't really want us to pay that budget because they are separate standalone districts. They have their own commissioners and they have their own public hearings. So if you need any information on that, you really got to ask the fire district that you're at, either for say, Tailsgate and sort of. And with that, that's just a summary of it.
Thank you, Jack. I want to say this, that Jack and Doreen did a really bang-up job on the budget this year. They left me almost nothing to slash. They took all my fun away this year. Although I did find a couple things. As these two gentlemen up front can tell you, I did find a few things to cut, but they did an excellent job, and I want to thank them both. It was a real hard work. Jack and Doreen did a Spartan job on it. Great. Thank you both. Do we have any questions? Okay. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of Town of New Windsor close the public hearing regarding the proposed budget for the year 2016.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Rickman.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of Town of Windsor adopted as follows. Whereas the Town Board of Town of Windsor met on November 4th, 2015, as specified in notice of public hearing on the preliminary budget, and heard all persons interested in the same. Now therefore be it resolved that the board does hereby adopt the budget as the annual budget of the town of New Windsor for the fiscal year beginning the first day of January 2016, and that said budget is so adopted, be entered and detailed in the minutes of this meeting as here to attach mark number 1, and be it further resolved that the town clerk of the town of New Windsor shall certify, in triplicate copies of said budget as adopted pursuant to section 202, subdivision 2 of town law, and shall file 1 certified copy in her office and transmit 2 certified copies to the town supervisor who presents said budget to the Orange County Legislature. Further, that the town clerk be authorized to advertise the same as required by law.
Move. Second.
Councilman Rickman.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Again, Jack, Doreen, good job, really good job, thank you. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of Town of Windsor approve the minutes of the Town Board meeting held on October 7th, 2015, as per copies posted on the Town Clerk's bulletin board in the Town Hall, and the same distributed to each of the Town Board members.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Rickman.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of Town of Windsor authorize the renewal of a solicitor's permit submitted by Nicholas Minatola, 23 Coach House Court in Windsor, New York, to sell hot dogs, hot food, snacks, and beverages on Route 207 right away near the Executive Drive. Permit should be obtained from the town clerk's office. Permit fee shall be waived.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Rickman.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of Town of Windsor adopt the following resolution. Whereas the supervisor of the Town of Windsor on November 4th, 2015, transmitted to this board a statement of unpaid water, sewer, Beaver Dam garbage charges filed with the town clerk on November 4th, 2015, containing a brief description of the property on which water, sewer, and beaver dam garbage charges are unpaid, and the names of persons or corporations liable to pay the same, and the amount chargeable to each. Now be it resolved that to be levied on the 2016 tax rolls of the town of New Windsor against the property set forth in said statement, and the unpaid water, sewer, beaver dam garbage charges so transmitted to the board, and that the amount therefore be set forth as unpaid utilities on the 2016 tax roll for a total of $895,629.71. No, almost done. It further resolved that the amount so levied should be placed in the warrant of the county legislature issued to the tax receiver of said town in the same manner as general taxes are levied and collected and shall be like lien as general taxes until the amount thereof is paid.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, town board of the town of Windsor, adopt the following resolution. Whereas the supervisor of the town of Windsor on November 4th, 2015, transmitted to this board a statement of unpaid fire inspection charges filed with the town clerk on November 4th, 2015, containing a brief description of the property on which the fire inspection charges are unpaid, and the names of persons or corporations liable to pay the same, and the amount chargeable to each. Now therefore be it resolved that be levied on the 2016 tax rolls of the town of New Windsor against the property set forth in said statement, and the unpaid fire inspection charges so transmitted to the board, and the amount thereof be set forth as unpaid fire inspection charges on the 2016 tax rolls for a total of $9,525. Be it further resolved that that amount is so levied and should be placed in the warrant of the county legislature issued to the tax receiver of said town in the same manner as general taxes are paid and collected, and should be like lien as general taxes until the amount thereof is paid.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, the town board of the town of New Windsor call a public hearing to be held on December 2nd, 2015 at 7 p.m. in the town hall, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York, and authorize the town clerk to advertise for same pursuant to law regarding the proposed repeal and rescinding of local law 1/2015 to override the tax levy limit established in general municipal law section 3C.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the supervisor to execute a blanket LED street lighting authority order authorizing Central Hudson Gas and Electric Corporation to change existing grade A fixtures in need of repair or replacement with an equivalent LED fixture at no cost to the town.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes, just for everyone's information, we will be going into a street lighting replacement program with Central Hudson to replace all the lights in the town over a period of 5 years to LEDs.
Yay,
Mhm.
yay.
Absolutely. Chair will entertain a motion, the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize supervisor to execute a lease between the town of New Windsor and New York State ARC Incorporated, Orange County Chapter, for the lease of 930 Rise Avenue. Said agreement to be effective from September 1st, 2015 to August 31st, 2016.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize supervisor to execute an agreement between the town of New Windsor and Richard Cole to provide nuisance wildlife control at the New Windsor landfill for a cost not to exceed $1,300. Said agreement is effective from January 1st, 2016 to December 31st, 2016.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Eichelbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes, hearing no objections, town board of town of New Windsor received and filed deed from XL Development LLC to the town of New Windsor dated June 10th, 2015 for pump station of Briarwood subdivision. Said deed having been recorded in the Orange County Clerk's office on the 7th day of July 2015 and lever 13915 at page 1612. Hearing no objections, town board of town of New Windsor received and filed letter of credit from Independence Bank dated September 28, 2015 for DMK Development New Windsor LLC, AKA Tractor Supply, planning board number 14-14, in the sum of $12,500, well, I wish, in accordance with the developers agreement dated July 1st, 2015. Hearing no objections, Town Board of Town of Windsor receiving file notices of claim from Hudson Valley Environmental Solutions LLC, John Pastor and John Pastor Jr. The following reports were received, recorded, and filed with the town clerk. Town clerk for October 2015, Recreation month of October 2015, Police Department October 2015, Building Department October 2015. Tax receiver, water, sewer, and garbage, October 2015, Justice Calhoun's report for October 2015, and Justice Thorpe's report for month of October 2015. Board, anything?
No.
Nothing.
Okay, public forum, anyone? Yes, Leo?
Two questions. I noticed about 2 weeks ago on Route 94,
Yep,
in reference to the traffic light,
yep.
it seemed to me they had a couple of counters on 94 going in both directions.
Yes, they did.
What is the result? Because if I'm not mistaken, the end of October, the DEC was supposed to give the results to the town.
At the end of last month.
Oh, last month, correct.
Yes, you're right. We have not heard from them. I don't know what they usually don't share those results with us on the counters unless I ask for them specifically. But they've apparently been down there doing some kind of work on the light itself because facing into the parking lot, the red light was out for a while, but now it's back blinking again, I believe. Is it? Yeah,
It is working, and I was down there at one point in time when it was
yeah, what was
it
out?
was dark.
Yeah.
It was
So- I think they're doing some kind of work. I would expect to hear from them very shortly.
I hope by Christmas.
Yeah, it would be nice. But I'll call, actually, Bill's been he's been kind of tied up. If anybody taking a ride down River Road, you'll see what they did. Thank God, they finally paved it. They did a wonderful job. I sent a nice letter off to Bill Gordon, the regional director of DOT. It was much needed, and they did a wonderful job on it. And we don't have any sinkholes.
The second question,
Yeah, sure.
what is them doing in reference to the water situation in our respective town? I know you've been going on for a long time. St. Anne's in the area, and a couple other areas as well.
Well, we got the Crow well is online, and that's producing, right now it's producing about 340 gallons a minute, 240 rather. That's producing about 240. St. Anne will be coming back online shortly. We have received the, what's the notice called, that we just got from DEC on the first well, on the 1,000 gallon a minute well.
Well, it's the preliminary water taking.
Yeah, but that's subject to a 30-day comment period.
Correct.
So that's here. Once we get through that we will probably, what I'd like to do, Leo, is start construction on the line and the required filtration for that 1,000 gallon a minute. I'd like to do that simultaneously.
This is probably one of the reasons why our so-called sewer rate went up a little bit,
What's that?
our so-called tax.
The water rate. Listen, the water rate goes up every year. We're under the thumb of New York City as far as the water rate, and right now that's going to be our argument with DEC to move expediently on this permit. So the nice part about groundwater, if we own it, we own it. It's free. Yeah. Not that it isn't going to cost us anything to get it into the system, but the water is free, and when you're paying about $1,750 per million gallons per day, and you use 3.5 million or 3 million gallons a day, you can afford to do a lot of treatment and put a lot of pipes in. So hopefully, I would like to see that first well go online or the construction to put it online starts sometime in the spring of 2016. If we can move that quickly. You know, it all takes health department approval, DEC approval. You know, there's tons of red tape we gotta cut through.
Typical government.
Yeah, well, fortunately this time, we've got New York City on our side because they want us to have our own supply because of the pending shutdown in 2021.
Yeah.
So, you know, they want us to do everything we can to get those wells online, and they have been very cooperative with us.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Motion to close public hearing.
Move. Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Rainville.
Yes.
Councilman Larson.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Wood.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes, motion to adjourn.
Move. Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Rainville.
Yes.
Councilman Larson.
Yes.
Councilwoman Biassiatti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Wood.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Did we talk